to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Coastal Carolina's offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Thurman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he's dragged down.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the quarterback's decision.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
So Auburn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to...
Turning it on! Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. downfield. It's nickel. Can't make the connection to pressure there. Calls to miss timing. And the shot that clears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off, and by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Looking to pass. It's nickel. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mung. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Back to throw, it's nickel. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again. And
going downfield for the big play. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets the give. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on third. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking for a man. It's nickel. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears. Got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
And the shot that clears will line up to punt it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Here's a heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Gives it on the option. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Now they'll run the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They're going to run it, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The shot to clear, send out the punt unit. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They're turning it on. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's nickel. Here comes the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Here comes the 2-point try. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts to the end zone and is picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. And quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him short of the 1st down, and the screen didn't quite convert. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands. But the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll give it to him again.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's brought down the run of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The give to the back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Nickel. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to barge their way in. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. It'll be a run on third and short. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. The sure hands. It's Richardson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Auburn going to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Still running at the 40. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, we'll take that throw all day.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with back pressure.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it on first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now, third and goal from the 2. Trying to pound their way in. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up by 27 over Kennesaw State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Back to throw, it's Nickel. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And it's